Hello everyone, John's Hands here, and there are very few things more depressing in the world than buying a new Nintendo Switch game, opening the box, and seeing nothing, not even a cartridge, just a pure white void. Sometimes there's legal info on the white void, but it's just a premium feeling of having an inner box art, and it's something that's become a big trend in the Switch era. Now this isn't to say the Switch invented having stuff in the box, because of course other games have been doing it for a long time with reversible box arts like Sonic Mania on Xbox, or even going further back to the 360 with Catherine, which lets you choose which girl you want. Want that Catherine or that Catherine? You choose. And this is also a thing on PlayStation 5 somewhat. Like if I open this up, you can see if we move this out the way, there is an inner box art. A little bit of smoke there. But I find the hinted blue of the PlayStation case just masks it. So even games that do have it, you don't really notice that they have it. So the Switch kinda definitely has a big one-up in that area. So, I want to go through my physical Switch games. This isn't every Switch game I have, just the physical ones. And just seeing which games have an inner box art and which ones are the most rad. So let's have a look. Alrighty, so I guess we've already been disappointed by Street Fighter. Get out of here! Let's go to a much better game. Metroid Dread. One of my favorite games on the entire Switch system. Will it disappoint us? I already know the answer. No! No, it won't! Look at that! Look at that beauty! Some games just tend to go for like, screenshots or just official renders, but this, just a lovely, unique piece of art for Samus. Beautiful. Let's do another game though. Now this one's interesting, because depending on the region you bought the game, there are different things on the inside. I think the European version has legal info, the American version is completely white, or might be the reverse, but the Asian version, which doesn't have an age rating on the box, actually has all this, all these different pixel characters from across the 6 games. And I think this looks wonderful. Brilliant box art, much better than a white void. Let's keep moving on. What about Nintendo Switch Sports? Now again, I think this depends on the region you bought the game, but over in Europe, it's just legal info. I think Sparko Square is on the American one, but nothing here. But let's keep going! What about The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD? Now Zelda on the Switch has a good track record, because there is art. This is quite, I mean, we've seen this art since the Wii era, so this one isn't as striking as it could be. But oh well, let's keep going. Let's do another Zelda game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Again, like that one's okay, it's just a very common Hyrule Warriors illustration. It's fine, not very unique. But what about Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition? Hell yeah! What's cool about this is, you know, you got the first game represented on the front cover, and then the expansion on the inside, and it's just this beautiful, full display of the art, taking up the entire horizontal width. I love it. Very cool. Let's keep going though! We're not stopping anytime soon. How about WarioWare? Get it together. That's a big old Wario just staring at you. I like this one. I like that one a lot. What about Theatrhythm Final Fantasy? A very cool game. A very disappointing box though, get out of here! What about Team Sonic Racing? I think this game's actually a little bit underrated. Obviously, it's not as good as Transformed, but it's not a bad game. I take it back, this game sucks. There's nothing in there. My boy! Tetris 99! This is technically mostly just a way to get Switch Online. This isn't like a full-fledged release, although this did come on a cartridge. And even this has a full inner box art. Now this one I do remember, this is a funny one. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, because, like, to avoid leaks, the collector's edition didn't have all the characters on the box. And neither does the box itself. It ends at Isabelle. So no Incineroar and Ken printed in the actual box. Which is funny, just like, that's not the full roster. What a funny little thing. But it's a cool inlay though. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. We can't have a GVG video without Sushi Striker. In fact, I think most of them don't have, but, you know, sushi! That's a lot of sushi. I like that one a lot. Making me hungry. Let's get back on the Zelda train. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Which, I prefer this to Age of Calamity, just a map of the game, but it feels more personal than just throwing an illustration that you've already done on there. Cool. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Yeah, I like this one a lot. It's just a big collage of pictures. I think for most games this wouldn't work, but because it is a celebration of, you know, things that we already know, I think this works. It's a cool collage. And another Mario game, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Just that's very similar to Tetris 99's, just like I guess, explanation of the controls. And seeming as instruction manuals aren't a thing anymore, I kind of respect it. I don't mind that one too much. Let's just stick with Mario for a while. Mario Strikers Battle League Football. I like this one. Look at that. I sort of ragged on Hyrule Warriors for just having an illustration, but I think if you're going to do an illustration, go all out. Throw them all on there. Yeah, this is a cool one. I like that. We've already done one of the Xenoblades, but here is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. There go some boxes in the background. We're gonna have to rethink this setup. It's okay. I mean, it's an in-game screenshot, so this is not official, like, renders or anything. But, you know, it kind of gives the vibe of the game. Don't mind that one. Mario Party Superstars is here. Hello. What do you have? Ooh, I like that one. This is another one where screenshots kind of work, because there's so much variety in this game. But just throwing all the renders in there is nice. And I like that this game is using new renders. They often fall into the trap of just sort of using really, really old ones from the GameCube era. And I like that they all look nice and good. That's a cool one. Sayonara Wild Hearts always makes me think of Adventure 2. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. Nothing. You get a sticker, but otherwise, that is a blank one. Disappointment. Now, this! Speaking of disappointments, I mean, this game's fantastic, but no one's played Neo The World Ends With You. Few even know what this game is. Is it a remake? No, it's a sequel! It's a garbage sequel with nothing in the box. Ah, that's why it failed. Let's keep going, though! Collection of Mana. This is a cool one. Now, Switch has a lot of, you know, inside art, but this is more traditional. This is a reversible cover, if I can get rid of these things. Yeah, so you can either have that, or that. And I like the back cover a lot. A lot of reversible covers don't have the red spines in there, and so I don't tend to use them, because they look out of place on a shelf, but if you were to use this, that looks perfectly good. I like that one a lot. What about you? Advance Wars 1 and 2. I think this one's actually very similar to, Collection of Mana. Yeah, in fact, I love this one. You get like the Advance Wars 1 box art on the front, but if you want Advance Wars 2's art, you can have that. And this is even rarer than having a spine, because not only does it have the back box there, but there's another back box there. Very few reversible box arts have another back box, so this feels like a real box, and it's different. It's different. They didn't just copy and paste it. It's different. Cool. We've already done 2 Xenoblade games, so let's do the 2 others. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which also has a very similar one to 3, just kind of using an in-game screenshot, but I like that one. And then the final Xenoblade game being Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. I love this! How cool is that? It's quite a mirror of the main box art too, but giving you Malos' perspective. Here is a newie, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. It's pretty cool. It's just sort of the mural from in-game. It's a pretty good one. I don't think it's one of the best, but it's not bad. Pokemon Shield. You know what? I like it. I like it. I think it's not incredible. It's just this chill, like you open the box and you think, I'm gonna start a chill adventure. I don't mind that one. Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's pretty cool. You know, it's nothing special, but it's not bad. Paper Mario, the Origami King. I love this. I love it a lot. Look at all those characters. All just staring at you. Most are face on. These guys aren't, but most of them are just sort of staring back at you. And it kind of scares me a little. I like this game, actually. I don't talk about it much. I like that game. 13 Sentinels. You open it, and you think, like, it's white. In fact, if the cartridge were here, you'd think, like, what a boring box. But then you move the cartridge, and you say, oh, meow. This is the best one yet. Axiom Verge, what are you? Wow, I love it. It's just like a screenshot of the game, but in a much higher resolution. I love it a lot. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm running out of room. God. Should I just clear this? No, let's let it build up. Bayonetta 3. I have the other two digital, so this is our only physical Bayonetta. And you just get a nice, nice foot shot. That'll appease some people. Okay, let's grab some more games. Mr. Driller, Drill Land. This is a code in a box, so expect nothing. Oh, wait! Wait, I'm wrong! This code in a box game gives you more than most cartridge in a box games. That's a cool design. Ring Fit Adventure. This came in a big bundle with the Ring-Con, and so there's actually nothing on the back of the box. No, like, screenshots or anything. And it's just a lot of health and safety info, in case they get sued for something. What about Puyo Puyo Tetris 1? I actually don't own 2 on the Switch, well, physically at least, and this is again just more warranty info and tech support info. Kind of disappointing as Puyo Puyo Tetris has so many cool characters. Now, every Zelda game on the Switch has cool inner art, apart from Cadence of Hyrule. This keeps me up at night. Look. There go games. White. It's not even warnings. You don't even feel dangerous opening this game. You open it up, you go, oh. Lame. Here we have Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and I remember this one, because it's just the big render of Fury Bowser. Or, what was it, Godkiller Bowser? Is that what he was called for a while? That's a cool one. And, oh, my absolute favorite. So, 13 Sentinels with the cat was pretty far ahead. This is a reversible box art that I will never unreverse. Because the main cover is just this, right? It's just that. But you can reverse it and have Funky Kong front and center, and you lose nothing. You just get 100% more Funky Kong. In here, he's just up there, but in this one, front and center. I will never change that. Beautiful. Nier Automata is another cool one. Because here, you get just the sort of standard, I think this is the Game of the Year edition art, or the standard Japanese art. And inside you get this sort of newer take with this, which is also beautiful in its own right. I like that a lot. And I guess we're on kind of a reversible box art train, because Metroid Prime Remastered has both the Western art from the GameCube era, and also the Japanese art, which I love. That's so cool, because the Japanese GameCube art is one of my favorites of all time. I keep it like this, just because that's what I'm more familiar with, a bit more nostalgic for, but I love this one too. Very, very cool. What about Wargroove? I love Wargroove. Wargroove is a good game. With lots of this even has a manual and stickers and a reversible box art, which is very nice. Is the great Ace Attorney Chronicles great on the inside? No! Garbage game! God, Capcom! What about this digital code-in-a-box copy of BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle? Garbage game. Don't steal my code, I've already taken it. I know what you're like, viewer. Chocobo GP? Could this possibly be fun on the inside? No! No! Garbage game! This is a Nintendo game. There's gotta be stuff on the inside. They almost always do. Garbage game! Crash, Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy. Garbage game! Okay, what about my boy Cave Story? This was the first print. This has been reprinted a few times. But if we can move things out of the way, you will see a very cool inner box. Kind of just advertising their other games, but I love the art for the Cave Story specific stuff. Yeah, that's cool. And this came with a manual too. So did Binding of Isaac. That was a nice surprise. Xeon Grassel got me this from America. This is Clannad. I watched the anime a lot when I was a teen, and Xeon and I have talked about it a few times. Just a big illustration of Nagisa. That's cool. I like that. LA Noire. This, it's funny that this came to the Switch. This was an early 2017 game. And yeah, you get a lot of... Oh, it's not... Yeah, it's warning stuff. It's warning stuff. But you get a very cool, nostalgic illustration there too. Now, what about the Falconeer from Wired? This was an Xbox Series X launch title that came to the Switch. And for this one, you get an advertisement for Safe in Our World, which is it's a cool one. We also got Doom. Now, what I love about Doom is this was a reversible box art for the PlayStation and Xbox versions. Because they gave you the most generic, yellow, filtered thing for their official box art, and then you reverse it and you get this cool thing here. But for the Switch version, they went with this as default. But there is still an inner box art. Kind of just a screenshot of the game. I don't think this is a screenshot of the Switch version, though, because it looks too good. But it's pretty cool, though. Oh, this is another one of my favorites, Mario Odyssey. Because you open it up, and you get Lyrics the Jump Up Superstar. As if it were an album. Which is really cool. Love that one. Super Bomberman R, a launch title. Let's see about this one. Yeah, cool. I'm really excited for the sequel this year. Actually, I liked Bomberman R a lot. I know it gets some flack. Whoa! He dropped some games. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. Hell yeah, look at this! Beautiful! This is what we're talking about. Now, I dropped a lot of games just now. Let's find out which ones I haven't done already. One of the sleeper hits of last year, Harvestella. Adore this game. Too bad it's terrible. Let's keep going. Klonoa, one of my favorite franchises of all time. Terrible. Pac-Man World. Yeah, terrible. Well, hang on. Yeah, terrible. I thought there was something underneath there. No, bad game. This was so deflating. Persona 5 is one of the most stylish games of all time. So you expect to open this and be met with wonder. Atlas, you had like 7 years to figure out what to put in this box. Bad game. Starlink. Bad game. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Outstanding game. Look at that. That's how you make a game. This, again, like we've talked about just using very common art for promotion, and this was pretty common. But displaying it in this sort of width is beautiful. Fits so well. Love that a lot. Most Switch games are delivering here. There's only a few that aren't. Breath of the Wild. I'm curious if this is different, depending on the region, because the box art is, this is the European box. And I love that. Classy. Classy AF. How about Fire Emblem Three Houses? Is there any upside down shenanigans? No. But it's not bad. You just get everyone displayed there. In their different house colours. Which I like. That's neat. Luigi's Mansion 3? Is there some Gooigi action going on? No! I guess he's there. This is okay. I don't love this one. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, but I do love this one. Digimon Survive. Very classy box art in itself. Even classier on the inside. Look at that. I would frame this if I were more of a Digimon fan. I like the games, and I like the series growing up. I've become a bit more detached. How about this one? This is another cool wired game. And if we get rid of all the paper bits here, which is cool. Most games don't have paper bits. And there's a lot of it. Oh, yeah, it's a nice sort of parity to the front cover, which I like. One of the best games of last year, Live Alive, is delivering on all fronts. Quite similar to 3D All-Stars, but giving you a little taste of every chapter in the game. Cool. Love that. I also love the color scheme stays with red, which is inherently a nice match for the Switch logo and branding. How about Octopath Traveler, though? Yeah! Look how cool that is. For some reason I expected to open this one and be met with nothing, but no. There is something there. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I like it. Don't love the letterboxing. I know this is probably based on a game screenshot, but if you could use your dev tools just to fill the box, I would have liked that a lot more. Pokemon Violet. Very similar to Sword and Shield, just a book. Don't love that one as much as Sword and Shields. Oh, I love this one though. Mario Maker 2. Pay attention to this box, right? It's been replicated in a different style, which is what Mario Maker is all about. Even the different characters. In the full render, you've got like Toadette and Toad on there, and they don't fit the Switch box here. But look, you've got like Cat Mario being moved around here, but Cat Mario doesn't exist in the Mario Brothers 1 style, so you get Luigi. What a cool box. Love that. Splatoon 3. I like this. I wouldn't use it as a reversible box because it doesn't quite fit with the rest of the Switch games, but it's nice to represent Salmon Run and the single player, whereas this represents the multiplayer. That's cool. This is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which has a reversible box art, I believe. Yeah. Let's get rid of that stuff. So you either get that or that. I much prefer the Sonic Adventure posing, though. So I'll never change that. Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night. Bad game. This is the Asian copy of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 bundle. Bad game. And I think this might be the only one I haven't done yet. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Which, thankfully, I was thinking, is this going to be a deflating one? But no. I mean, it's not amazing, but you get something in there, which is cool. And I think those are all my games. Look at the mess I've made. There's just, oh, hello. Look at the mess I've made. There's just games down there, games all the way over here. Let me turn me around. Hello, everybody. I've been here the whole time. Thank you for watching this video. This is a bad angle. Should I do all videos like this? Maybe I should. Yeah, I like inner box arts a lot. Let me grab one that I liked especially. Like ones like this. You already enjoy a game. You've seen the box art at a store. You say, I'm gonna pick this up. And then you open it. And you say, I know this is gonna be a good game now. Every game should have an inner box art. It's like opening a present. If a game has just white or warnings, I'm gonna say to myself, I don't want to play this game. This is a bad video game. And that is how I judge quality in games, by the inner box art. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will catch you another time. Bye!